bring us up to speed with regards to injuries and who's, as you mentioned, Mikey Moore before the Dundee United game. Is he close to?
Oh yeah, Mikey trained with us today, and with this no action, we will be back tomorrow on the squad. I think it's a good news. To Sean, it's not a regular available for the game. Oh, the pitch. We have to be careful. All the others are still the same.
Do you feel as if Mikey had a kind of difficult start to his loan spell here, but just before you arrived in the Showdown Unders, he was really showing his potential and what he can bring to the team? Do you think they perhaps missed the creativity from him now as well?
Yeah, I think he showed, especially in the Dundee game, when he scored, which skills he has, especially between the lines. I think it was maybe one of the best games from him. I think I see him more inside. He set up just in right areas. This is critical assistance. Moments between the lines, he can have good decision making, giving goals, good finishing. Yeah, of course, after injury, you have to bring it back step by step. But still today, he's more self-seeking. He showed. I think it's a good news for us, especially for the upcoming years.
John Souttar, but what's the update on him? When do you expect to have him back?
Charmin, maybe around the Celtic game, but it is still 3-4 weeks. Maybe he starts next week or the class. I think it's a good step forward, and then let's see week by week how quick it goes.
Is there a concern about the number of bodies you're going to have here, especially if Nasser has to go away to the African Cup of Nations, that you're going to have that 3-4 games over the Christmas period when you're not going to have many guys at the back?
Yeah, it's true. I think this we have to manage this. This is important that this Tuchon is back. I think it's important that he gets in the next coming games or some minutes before Nasser will leave. Profit as well. I think this is now crucial that they're really ready, because with the end of the year we will have the situation.
You've talked about giving guys opportunities. This is a big opportunity for these guys coming up.
Yeah, this is now about when, but it will come, of course. I think Tuchon was also in mind on Wednesday game, but then the game was like it was, and then you have to make another decision. But I think it's good that they are ready. Then we have the game in Europe, which we also have for the reason why Tuchon's on the list. Good.
When was the last time you coached a team to play on an artificial surface?
Decade.
I take it you're not a fan of that.
No, I think I spoke to in the morning with Jacob about this pitch a little bit to get impression. I think this is also important to take the players with you. They know which better than as probably some other players. But this is what it is. We have to take it. We have to go there. We have to win the game. And then, what happens in the future we will see.
Does it change your approach and how you might you taking into account the surface? Do you perhaps change things?
Yeah, I think if to understand in which areas you can play football and which areas maybe you have to avoid a little bit more. I think this is also crucial. Then as an opponent, they will also try something. But of course, when I look to the games, the pictures, then I start some moments. That's how it goes.
Kevin, what you just said, how limiting is it in terms of what you've been trying to get them to do and what you saw the other night in Kinzu? So going forward?
Maybe the brain is more for us, is then we can speed up our game. I think this is also a different kind of playing there. But a lot of teams before Monday and showed that you can do it. And I think this is also the mindset. Shipping for excuses, be prepared, make a good game, go there, take the points they go.
Is it fair to say you're still looking to get the balance right? I mean, against Falkirk, the team struggled to create chances. Against United, they created a lot, but they were susceptible at the back. I mean, you want to get that balance.
So if we get both performances together, then we have an outstanding game. I think this is the key. This is what we're working for. In the defense, the conceded goal, I think it was not just one mistake. It was 3-4 in a row. What we have to do better. And the second conceded goal was the fourth phase after the set play. And then we had some transition moments against us where we have to make sure that the rest defense is organized but positive because really the improvement from the Forker came to the Dundee.
I was just saying to Jaden there, you score a last minute equaliser at Dundee United. In any other club, any other circumstances, people would see that as a positive. But as you walked down the tunnel, there were some fans, showing that they weren't happy. Even with the last minute equaliser, they're not happy. Did that tell you something about the demands of this club?
Yeah, the demanding is always high. We want to win this game, and then I think there was a mix. I felt there was a bit of a mix between they were happy to take the point, but also they were disappointed not to win this game. And yeah, I took this like this. Last Boston me is saying I was also happy to take the point, was unhappy that you couldn't win this game.
What message did you give to the strikers? You spoke after the game. They missed a lot of chance here, and Yusuf in particular. But have you had to lift their confidence this week? Have you had to speak with them at all?
I think general we had also just the strikers, was the wingers. I think was 4 or 5 players. They had big chances and they missed the chances. We spoke about which step we make forward and which steps we have to improve. I think this is on the pitch and off the pitch. I think that was a big message for me. I said this after the game to the staff and to the players, and I said this yesterday as well again, that I see good steps forwards, but there are also some parts of we have to improve, and that means also off the pitch to take something and be focused, be clear in which direction and what we want to do.
Dan, you put Nadeem in at the weekend, he was in a couple of starts Sunday. How impressed were you with the chances he created?
Yeah, he deserved. I think that was as well a big message yesterday to my group. Nadeem was a guy who trained really hard. He was not talking. He was ready for the opportunity, and then he was there and took the opportunity. I think when I subbed him against Livingston, he helped us make impact. Against Falkirk, he played too often too wide, and not so dangerous areas. And now this game he was much more in the hard position. I think that helps a lot. That showed him that he was listening, and he gives us, especially in the offensive, calms on the ball, but also some good decision makings, and it helps to speed up our game and create more and more chances.
We've worked with Gigi Kasama for a while, obviously, longer than we've watched them. You've used him on the right a lot. I just wonder is that a necessity because of your options out there? Do you think he is as dangerous out there? How do you see that?
I think we have at the moment a lot of players, they love to play on the left winger position. It's normal because when you're at the right foot, you can go with inside and you can finish the action. I think this apart, then when you look the game back, our option B pressing was to have Gers on the last line when we had an underload of a back 4. That was the reason why Gers can do this. He did this as well in the home game against Kilmarnock. He is in this case defense a bit a hybrid for me in some moments, and that's was the reason why I put him on this position. I think he has his strengths on the left side with the inside dribbling, but on the right side he comes also very often in good opportunities and to good chances, and now it's about also to start to score on these moments. But he understands, I explained this, we have a favorite position, but it's also about the best for the team.
Danny, do you, given the points differential, having drawn a couple of games in the last 2, do you see these games now as win at all costs in this run to just stay in touch and get to January when you can maybe rebuild things a lot?
Yeah, I think not just to January. I think January close the gap. Yeah, of course the last 2 to us opens again a little bit the gap. But if you win tomorrow, we will be just 6 points behind because the 2 opponents teams are ahead class to play against each other, but both can be. And then we have all the games in our hand. It is a long way, but it's not impossible.
Yes. Thank you.